For those who dig it, move it, haul it, plant it, and build it. Louisiana Machinery has quality Caterpillar machines and tools with great lease and purchase options. Rugged, tough, reliable, and built for you. And Louisiana Rents, our Cat rental store, has low-hour equipment at great rental rates. Lease it, rent it, or buy it today. Call 866-843-7400 or go to www.louisianamachinery.com.
With Capital One Bank's free checking with rewards, me and the lads earn rewards just for everyday banking, like getting money from the drive-thru.
This is 20 I owe you.
And taking out cash at the bank.
Dad, what about my allowance?
We earn rewards just for using our debit cards.
Overnight?
You got it. Whoa.
Our business expenses earn us rewards too.
Thanks for your business.
It's free checking with rewards at Capital One Bank.
What's in your wallet? Let me do the talking.
This CST Saints Training Camp report is brought to you by Louisiana Machinery and Capital One Bank.
The first significant injury of training camp occurred this week in New England when Lionel Hamilton went down with a torn ACL. On Saturday, the team waived him, a tough move considering the second-year running back had caught his coach's eye in the weeks leading up to camp.
It's disappointing for him with the offseason he's had, so at some point we'll have to look at that spot.
Hamilton's injury has opened the door for a pair of undrafted backs who have already made a splash in training camp, P.J. Hill and Chris Ivory.
I feel like I've been having a good camp, but, it's always room for improvement. Every time I go out, I'm looking to, tweak things that I've done, made a few mistakes on, like the previous practice or something like that. But, I'm just always going out there, look to improve and show the coaches that, I can help contribute to these wins.
In my mind, like if I went, came out, worked hard every day, I was, somewhere going to be somewhere, and I'm still working for that spot, whether it's on special teams or another spot back in the backfield. I'm just going to work hard and it'll work itself out.
Both those guys, PJ got a little bit more work than Chris in this last game. I thought he did a pretty good job, not only as a runner, but he did a pretty good job in the kicking game as well. We'll continue to get those guys plenty of work, and certainly right now with one less running back, they're going to get more reps.
While Ivory and Hill appear to be competing for the same job, that's not the only thing they have in common. Both took a very winding path to get to this point.
Handoff comes to the second back through, leaping up and into the end zone for a touchdown goes Chris Ivory.
Chris Ivory started his college career at Washington State, where he played for 3 years but appeared in just 22 games because of injuries before he was dismissed from the team for a violation of team rules. He transferred to Tiffin in Ohio but managed to play just 5 games before the injury bug struck again.
Well, yeah, after leaving, Washington State and having an injury and then going to Tiffin, then having another injury, I feel like, it was a setback, because, it kind of took eyes away from, other teams. But, hey, I'm here. So, I've just been given this opportunity and I'm taking advantage of it. But, I think it set me back a little bit, but I think it's a blessing for, all that to happen.
Meanwhile, Hill's college career was pretty straightforward. 3 years at Wisconsin, where he left as the third best rusher in Badger history. It's his pro career that has had him moving around. Since signing as a free agent with the Saints, he spent 6 weeks on the team's practice squad, then was signed to the Eagles' active roster for 7 weeks, then spent the final week of 2009 on the Redskins roster. Now, he's back in New Orleans.
Yeah, I've been all over, but I was just looking for an opportunity to play football. And then my last team, Washington, when they released me, I was glad that these guys picked me up pretty quickly. So I was blessed. I thank God for that He gave me another opportunity. I just got to run with it.
It's not hard to imagine both players being on the Saints roster in one form or another, and either could wind up being a key contributor this season. That's your Saints training camp report presented by Louisiana Machinery and Capital One Bank. I'm Paul Boron.